Cyberdarks have always lived in the shadow of the superior Cyberdragons. Despite supposedly being the more powerful version, Cyberdarks have never reached the same heights as their older sibling. However, I am here to see if Cyberdarks are really as bad as everyone believes. In this series, I'll be building a Cyberdark deck from scratch using the 3 Cyberstrike structure decks as a base. I will then be upgrading the deck with more powerful cards and studying the fundamentals and combos of the deck. Finally, I'll be using my Cyberdark deck against Cyberdragons to see which deck will reign supreme. This is the Cyberdark Saga. Hey guys, Sean here. Welcome to the first part of the Cyberdark Saga. Now, a lot of people are big haters on Cyberdarks. They think that Cyberdragons are better, they think that Cyberdarks are just a waste of space, but I disagree. So I have here 3 Cyberdark structure decks. For the first part here, we're going to open 3 structure decks, build a deck with what we have here, and in the future parts we'll expand upon this, and eventually we'll conclude with a Cyberdragons vs Cyberdark live duel. So stay tuned for that, but without further ado, let's get into it. So first of all, we'll take a look at the content of the deck. As you know, it has Imperm, which is pretty good, but also has some amazing Cyberdark cards that a lot of people don't know about because a lot of people sleep on Cyberdarks. Very cringe. But first of all, we have the mat, the most important part. We got your boy Cyberdark End Dragon. Awesome. Alright, here we go. The front card is Cyberdark Chimera, a very important card for Cyberdarks. Searches Power Bond, of course, because Power Bond is the best card in the game. Alright, so let's take a look here. We have Cyberdark Chimera, Cyberdark Realm, which searches Chimera, Cyber End Dragon, awesome, actually somewhat important in this deck, which is really cool. Cyberdark End Dragon, the main boss monster, it's a towers, it equips stuff to itself, it's a very good card. Cyberdark Horizon, okay, we have Cyberdragon Hers, Fusion Deployment, Imperm, very nice. We have Attachment, Cyburn, the original Cyberdragon, Zwei, we have Dry, Veer, a lot of useless cards. Next was very good. Core, let's go. Cyber Pharaohs, Cyber Valley, Cyber Phoenix, Cyberdark Horn, Cyberdark Edge, Cyberdark Keel, Cyberdark Cannon, Cyberdark Claw, Ling, we're not using this card. Jizurku, that's a great card, okay. Gizmek Roach, that's actually really good, nice. Gale Dogra, Cyber Eternal, Cyber Repair Plant, Cyber Emergency, Cyber Load Fusion, Cyberdark Impact, Cyberdark Inferno, Future Fusion, let's go, Fusion Tag, Machine Dupe, pretty cool, Limited Removal, Cyberdark Invasion, Cybernetic Revolution, Power Wall, Call It a Haunted, Paleozoic Canadia, Cybernetic Overflow, we have Chimera Tech Overdragon, we have Cyber Darkness Dragon, which can get you a few negates, pretty cool, Cyberdark Dragon, Power Bond, Overload Fusion, and there we go. So a good mix of pure Cyberdragon cards and Cyberdarks. Let's see what we can build with 3 structure decks. Alright, so I have assembled a Cyberdark deck using the 3 structure decks. As a baseline, it's not even half bad. So let's have a look at what the cards do. We'll begin with 3 copies of Cyberdark Chimera. When it's summoned, you can discard a spell or trap to search Power Bond from your deck to your hand. And then, once for the rest of your turn, you can banish fusion material from your graveyard when you fusion summon. So it's a fantastic card for going into some of your extra deck cards. Searches Power Bond and then allows you to Power Bond banish stuff from your graveyard to summon something. And also if it's sent to the graveyard, you can dump a Cyberdark card from your deck to the grave, which sets you up for stuff like Overload Fusion or even your Power Bond using its first effect. So 3 copies is pretty good. Next up, 3 copies of your Cyberdark Cannon, which is basically you discard it to search a Cyberdark monster. Also, if it's equipped to a monster and sent to the graveyard, you can draw a card. Your Cyber Darkness End Dragon equips stuff to it to get negates. So if you use your Cyber Darkness End Dragon, negate something by sending this to the grave, you'll also get a draw. So very nice card. You're going to run it either way just for the search effect, so 3 copies is essential. And next up, 3 copies of Cyberdark Claw, the same as Cyberdark Cannon, but it searches spells and traps. Also, if it's equipped to a monster and sent to graveyard, you can bring back a Cyberdark monster from your grave to your hand. And during damage calculation, if the monster equipped with this battles, you can dump a monster from your extra deck to the graveyard. So again, we're running this mainly for the search effect, also counts as a Cyberdark, which is important for setting up your fusions, so 3 copies is a must. Next up, the bad cards, Cyberdark Keel, Cyberdark Edge, and Cyberdark Horn. We only run these because they're listed on Cyber Darkness Dragon. They don't really do anything else. They do count as Cyberdarks though, so in the grave they can be used as material for fusion summons, but basically running one of each is essential. Next up we have Attachment Cyburn. So you can equip this to a cyber monster you control, which can help you get your Cyber Darkness dragon an extra negate, or your Cyber Dark End dragon an extra attack. Also, if it's sent to the graveyard while equipped to a cyber monster, you can special summon a cyber monster from your graveyard. So not a bad one of. I think we might replace this in the future, but for now, I think it's pretty good. Next up, one copy of Cyber Dragon. Now we do need to run one copy for certain Cyber Dragon effects. This is a cyber deck, so of course we have to run one copy of the man himself, Cyber Dragon. Next up, 3 copies of Core. Searches any of your cyber spells and traps, so you can search any of your Cyberdark spells and traps. One of your combos you can do is summon Core to search your Cyberdark Realm. Realm will search you your Cyberdark Chimera, and your Chimera can get you Power Bond, so you can try to OTK your opponent. It also counts as Cyber Dragon while on the field, so when we decide to upgrade this deck and put in a card like Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon, we can contact Fuse our opponent's board using this. Next up, one Cyber Dragon Hers. When it's sent to the graveyard, you can add a Cyber Dragon from your deck or grave to your hand. It's nice to be able to search the one of Cyber Dragon, and we can search this using cards like Cyber Emergency, so definitely a good one of. Next up we have one Jizurku Machine Kaiju. We can search it using Repair Plant. It's nice to have one searchable Kaiju in the deck. For the spells now, we have triple Cyberdark Realm. Searches you any Cyberdark monster. During your main phase, it also lets you do an additional normal summon of your Cyberdark monster. It also has a very unique effect to where if you use one of your Cyberdark monsters to equip a monster from your graveyard to themselves, you can actually equip a monster from your opponent's graveyard to it instead. Kind of niche, but not too bad if you want to get rid of something like your opponent's Promethean Princess. Seems like a pretty cool effect to have, but the first 2 effects are way more important. Next up, Cybernetic Horizon. It is always treated as a Cyberdark card, so we can always search it. So you can send 2 cyber monsters, one from your hand and one from your deck, to the graveyard. Then you can add a cyber monster from your deck to your hand, and send a machine cyber fusion monster from your extra deck to the graveyard. So this is your main card for setting up your fusion plays, so definitely run it at 3. Next up, triple Cyber Emergency. Searches any light machine that cannot be normal summoned or set, or a Cyber Dragon monster from your deck to your hand. So it cannot search any Cyberdarks, but it can search Core, which can essentially get you a Cyberdark. One copy of Cyberdark Inferno. It's a field spell which protects your Cyberdark monsters that are equipped with monsters from being destroyed by card effect or being targeted. You can also bounce a Cyberdark monster you control to normal summon one from your hand. Also when it's destroyed, you can add Poly or a fusion spell from your deck to your hand. So you're mainly using this for the protection effect. It's very good to have targeting and destruction protection on your Cyberdarks. You can search it, so 1 copy is more than enough. Next up, one Cyber Repair Plant. Since we're running Core, we might as well run this. If we have a Cyber Dragon monster in our graveyard, we can activate the effect where we can search for a light machine from our deck or our hand, which is any light machine, so it can be a Cyber Dragon or it can be our Kaiju, or we can recycle a Cyber Dragon monster from our graveyard into our deck. So 1 copy is pretty good because having a searchable Kaiju is very important. Next up, double Power Bond and 1 Overload Fusion. So as we know, Power Bond can be searched with our Chimera, so having this card in multiples is pretty good. And Overload Fusion is nice because we have so many cards in the graveyard that will basically always have Overload Fusion live. There's even a few cards in the deck that can search it, so this little ratio here I think is pretty good. Onto the traps now, we have triple Cyberdark Invasion. So it's a continuous trap, so once per turn we can target a Cyberdark monster we control and equip 1 machine or dragon monster from our graveyard to it, and then it gains 1000 attack. Or we can send 1 monster that's equipped to our Cyberdark monster to the graveyard to pop a card in the field. So a very nice end board piece to have. Since a lot of our Cyberdark monsters gain effects in the graveyard, it's good to be able to pop a card and gain an effect in the graveyard. So I think 3 copies is pretty nice. 1 copy of Cybernetic Overflow. This specifically works with Cyber Dragons. You can banish Cyber Dragons from your graveyard with different levels to pop that many cards on the field. So definitely good in certain situations. If you have your graveyard full of Cyber Dragon monsters, you can search this and then be able to pop a bunch of cards in the field. We have Core, Hertz, and Cyber Dragon, so that's 3 Cyber Dragon monsters with different levels. So you can pop 3 cards in the field with this at most. Also, if it's destroyed by card effect, you can add 1 Cyber Spell Trap from your deck to your hand. So I think 1 copy is pretty cool, just to be able to pop a bunch of cards, so definitely consider running this. And finally, 3 Imperm, because this deck was kind enough to give us infinite impermanence, just a good hand trap to have. When we upgrade this deck, we'll obviously add more, but Imperm is just a great card to have to begin with. Alright, onto the extra deck, we have 3 copies of Cyberdark End Dragon, the main boss monster of Cyberdarks. It's a towers, it's unaffected by your opponent's effects. It's a 5k body, which is very difficult to get over. Once per turn you can equip one monster from either player's graveyard to it, and it gains an additional attack for each monster equipped to it. So a fantastic boss monster, a bit tricky to summon, but in this deck there are plenty of ways to get it out. 3 copies mainly because we have to run every extra deck card in these structure decks if we want an extra deck of 15 cards. This will be changed later on, but for now 3 copies is fine. Next up we have Cyberdark Dragon, another very good boss monster, arguably better than Cyberdark End Dragon because it actually has Omni Negates. So it requires 5 Cyberdark effect monsters, but it's not too hard to summon in this deck. So when your opponent activates a card or effect, you can send one monster equipped to him to the graveyard to negate the effect. Not once per turn, so he has a negate for every equipped card on him, and it's an Omni Negate, so very strong. If you can set this up, your opponent's going to have a very hard time playing through it. You can also boost his attack up, because when he's summoned, you can target a machine or dragon monster in your graveyard, equip it to it, and it gains the attack of that monster. So it can get pretty big, get pretty hard to kill, so this is definitely one of the best cards in the deck. Next up, 3 copies of Cyberdark Overdragon. When it's summoned, it nukes your field, but it gains 800 attack times the amount of fusion material used for it. It needs Cyber Dragon and 1+ machine monsters, so you're basically going to be using this if you have Overload Fusion in your hand, and you have your graveyard full of monsters. You can get this guy's attack up really high. He gains an attack on monsters for every card uses material, so this can be a good way to clear your opponent's board. In future, we'll probably run only 1 copy, but 3 is alright for now. Next up, 3 copies of Cyber End Dragon. Actually important because this is your way of getting out your Cyberdark End Dragon. We definitely wouldn't run more than 1 copy in an upgraded build, but for now 3 copies is alright. And finally 3 copies of Cyberdark Dragon. Not very good. We make do with what we have. It's a card. This will probably not be in any finalized build. We do have a little side deck here. We have the 2 remaining kaiju in case we're going up against a deck like Pearly or a deck that ends on towers where we really want to see a kaiju. Running more copies is always good. More Cyber Dragon in case we're going up against a machine deck where we want to contact fuse. Right now this won't really matter, but once we put in Cyberdark Fortress Dragon, this will matter a good bit. 3 copies of Fusion Deployment specifically to get out your Cyber Dragon, but you can also summon your Cyberdark monsters. I guess that is one use for Cyberdark Dragon. We can actually specifically summon one of our Cyberdark monsters from our deck, so not a terrible option. 3 copies of Limiter Removal if we're going for the OTK, very funny. 3 copies of Paleozoic Canadia. Basically acts as Book of Moon, not terrible, but Book of Moon itself is just a much better card. And finally 2 more copies of Overflow in case we're against a matchup where we really want to pop our opponent's cards. So there we go, that's it for the 3 structure deck build of Cyberdarks. Now, the basic build was completed. Cyberdarks were looking like they had a lot of potential. It was now my job to improve the deck and see how high its ceiling could go. Hey guys, Sean here. Welcome to episode 2 of the Cyberdark Saga, where we're going to make Cyberdarks the best deck in the game. In part 1, we made a Cyberdark deck using the 3 structure decks, but today I've upgraded the deck, and now we're working with a much better Cyberdark deck. So without further ado, let's get right into the profile. Alright, to begin here, we have 1 copy each of your Cyberdark Edge, Cyberdark Horn, and your Cyberdark Keel. We need to play one of each because we need to be able to summon our Cyberdark Dragon. So one of each is fine. They can come up because their effects are decent. When they're summoned, you target a dragon or machine monster in the graveyard and equip it to them, and then they gain attack. So in certain situations it can help you get some of your Cyberdark effects, like the effect of your Cyberdark Cannon or your Cyberdark Claw. So 1 copy of each is just fine. Next up we have 3 copies of your Cyberdark Claw. You can discard this from your hand to search any Cyberdark spell trap. So this is a fantastic combo starter. It can search you something like your Cyberdark Realm, so I can search you any other Cyberdark card, or you can even search your Cyberdark Horizon in order to dump a bunch of cards that way. It also has the effect where if it's equipped to a monster and that monster battles, you can send 1 monster from your extra deck to the graveyard. So we run some targets for that. We run stuff like an Entis, we run an Adagnister Synchro monster, but this can even send something like a Cyber End Dragon in order for you to summon your Cyberdarkness End Dragon. Also, if it's sent to the graveyard while equipped to a monster, you can target a Cyberdark monster in your graveyard and add it to your hand. So definitely one of the best cards in the deck, definitely run out of 3. Next up, 2 copies of Cyberdark Cannon. It allows you to discard it to add a Cyberdark monster from your deck to your hand. If it's equipped to a monster and that monster battles, you can send a monster from your deck to the graveyard. And if it's sent to grave while being equipped to a monster, you can draw a card. Being able to send a monster from deck to grave is really good, because we can send something like a Hers, so we can search a Cyber Dragon, or we can even send something like a Dragon Buster, so we can lock our opponent out of the extra deck. So 2 copies is very nice. Next up, 2 Cyberdark Chimera. You can discard a spell trap in order to add Power Bond from your deck to your hand. And then you can banish material from the graveyard the next time you fusion summon. So you can basically use Power Bond as an overload fusion, which is very strong. And also if it's sent to graveyard, you can Foolish Burial a Cyberdark monster from your deck. So another fantastic card. This is an essential combo piece. We can use this as part of a 1-card OTK combo with our Cyber Dragon core. Or we can use it to help go into our Cyberdark End Dragon, or even our Cyber Darkness Dragon. So 2 copies is fantastic. Next up, 1 copy of Cyber Dragon. This is great for contact fusing. It's also great to have 1 copy because we can search it off of hers. Next up, 3 copies of our Cyber Dragon core. On summon, searches any cyber spell trap, which includes all of our Cyberdark spell traps. So this searches basically any spell trap in the deck. So this is a really good 1-card OTK combo because we can use this to search our Cyberdark Realm, which can bring out our Chimera, which will allow us to get Power Bond, and we can OTK that way. So another fantastic card in the deck, so definitely run out of 3. And next up, 1 Cyber Dragon Hers. Really good in combination with our Cyberdark Horizon, because we can dump this from deck to grave, and then we can search a Cyber Dragon. So a really nice one of, not 100% mandatory, but it's nice to have. Next we have 1 copy of our King Regulus. Regulus is really cool because it equips a monster from the graveyard in order to summon it, which means you can use your Cyber Darkness Dragon in order to remove the equip card from Regulus to negate an effect. Regulus doesn't need the equip card in order to negate, so you have your Regulus negate and you have an extra Cyber Darkness Dragon negate because all it needs to do is remove an equip card from the field to negate an effect. So it's a fantastic card. We can't search it in this deck because I don't run the field spell and I don't run Clockwork Knight. I don't think they're too necessary. I think just a 1 copy is nice to have. Clockwork Knight is not a bad option, but I don't think this deck necessarily needs it, so the 1 copy of Regulus is all we need. Future Sean here. After doing some testing, I think that 3 Clockwork Knight is very essential for the deck. Helps you do a lot of really good combos, helps you break boards. It's actually very, very good. Later on in the profile I have 3 Nibiru. I think you can take out 3 Nibiru, put in 3 Clockwork Knight, and there you go. It's a bit pricey however, so if you're a budget player, I recommend something like 2 Regulus and then 1 of the field spell. That pretty much gets the job done. Anyway, back to the profile. And for the big funnies, we have Dragon Buster Destruction Sword. If it's equipped to a monster, your opponent cannot special summon from the extra deck. There's a lot of different ways to get this onto our monsters. All of our Cyberdarks equip stuff from the graveyard to them. So if you have this in grave, any one of your Cyberdarks can equip it to themselves, and then your opponent's locked out of the extra deck. We can dump this to the grave using either Foolish Burial, or we can use our Protector Whelp linked to in the extra deck. Not always possible, but a very nice option to have. Next up, the hand traps, we have triple Ash, and we have triple Nibiru. Just good hand traps in the deck. Just generically good hand traps. You can run anything you want in this spot. You can run board breakers, you could run more hand traps if you wanted to, but I like this hand trap ratio. We also run Imperm as a little 9 hand trap ratio for the deck. Onto the spells now, we have triple Cyberdark Realm. On activation, it allows you to add a Cyberdark monster from deck to hand. It also gives you an additional normal summon of a Cyberdark monster. And it also allows you to equip a monster from your opponent's graveyard to one of your Cyberdark monsters if your Cyberdark monster would equip from your graveyard instead. So it's a fantastic card. The first 2 effects are way more important than the last effect, but it can come up. But being able to search any one of your Cyberdark monsters is fantastic. Any additional normal summon is just really, really good. Next we have 2 copies of your Cybernetic Horizon. It always counts as a Cyberdark card, so there's no issue searching it. So this allows you to send a dragon or machine cyber monster, 1 from your deck and 1 from your hand to the grave, to then add 1 dragon or machine cyber monster from your deck to your hand, and send 1 cyber machine fusion monster from your extra deck to the graveyard. So this is a fantastic card for your combos. Basically gets 3 cards into the graveyard and you get to add a card. The turn you activate this, you can only summon machine monsters from the extra deck, so it does limit you a little bit because you can't buster lock your opponent that way with your link monster. But it's still fantastic for your regular combos. Definitely run this at 2, you can search it as part of your main combo. So a 2 of is really, really good. Next up, 1 Cyberdark Inferno. It gives your Cyberdark monsters protection. They cannot be targeted or destroyed by your opponent's card effects. It also lets you bounce one of your Cyberdark monsters from the field to your hand, and then immediately after normal summon another Cyberdark. So that can come up in certain weird situations. But if it's destroyed by your opponent's card effect, you can add a fusion spell from your deck to your hand, which can search you Overload Fusion, which is pretty cool, but won't really come up too much. The main use of this is your protection effect, so 1 copy is very nice, and we can search it off a lot of our cards. Next up, 3 copies of Cyber Emergency. This can search core, which can start our combos that way, because core can search anything. Also, if it's negated, you can discard a card to add this to your hand. So, fantastic 3 of. You always want to see this in your opening hand, so definitely run out of 3. Next up, 2 copies of Power Bond and 1 copy of Overload Fusion. Now we run 2 copies of Power Bond mainly because if we want to be able to use Cyberdark Chimera's effect to use graveyard cards as fusion material, we need to be able to search Power Bond first. So if we draw this, that means that Chimera is dead. And Chimera is super important to our combos, so we really want to have the 2 Power Bond. And Power Bond is not once per turn, so we can just use 2 Power Bond in a turn. Fantastic for OTKs as well. And Overload Fusion, because a lot of our cards are going to go to graveyard. So if we have Overload Fusion, we can go into a lot of really strong extra deck monsters. So I like this little fusion spell ratio right here. Next up, 1 Foolish Burial. There's so many good targets in the deck for Foolish Burial. Can send any one of our Cyberdark monsters in order to gain their effects in the graveyard. And it can also send our Dragon Buster, which helps us go for an extra deck lock. So 1 copy I really like. Finally, we have 1 Cyberdark Invasion, the only trapper running here. So once per turn, we can do one of 2 effects. So we can equip 1 dragon or machine monster from either graveyard to a Cyberdark monster we control, and then it gains 1000 attack. Or we can send an equipped card equipped to one of our machine monsters to the graveyard to pop a card in the field. So it's really nice, really good card to have. It's searchable as well, so I think 1 copy is really good. And to round out the main deck, triple Imperm, because why not? The little hand trap ratio we have I think is pretty good. You can obviously replace the hand traps if you want with other hand traps, or you can even put in board breakers, but I think 3 Imperm is a nice way to round out the deck. Alright, now onto the extra deck. We have 1 copy of our Cyberdark End Dragon. This is your main boss monster of the deck. It's at 5k towers, unaffected by your opponent's activated effects. Once per turn, you can target a monster in either player's graveyard and equip it to your Cyberdark End Dragon. And it can attack a number of times up to the number of equipped cards equipped to it. So fantastic boss monster. It's a bit hard to get out, but it's really good once it's on the field. The only real out to this card is a kaiju or battling over it. But with 5k attack, that's going to be very hard to do. It's very possible to get this card out, and once you have it out, it can be a real menace for your opponent to get rid of. Next up, we have 1 Cyber Darkness Dragon. Arguably better than Cyberdark End Dragon, because it actually gives you some negates. It needs 5 Cyberdark monsters, but they can be any Cyberdark monsters. When it's summoned, you can equip a dragon or machine monster from your graveyard to it. And when your opponent activates a card or effect, you can send 1 equipped card on the field to the graveyard to negate that effect. Not once per turn, and the cards don't need to be equipped to it. So if your Cyberdark End Dragon has an equipped card, you can send that to the graveyard to negate your opponent's effects. Or if your Regulus has an equipped card onto it, you can also send that to negate your opponent's effects. And of course, it also gains attack equal to the original attack of the monster equipped to it. So it can get pretty big, especially if you summon it with Power Bond. Honestly, probably even better than your main boss monster. Next up, 1 Cyberdark Dragon. It needs the original 3 Cyberdark monsters, so Cyberdark Keel, Cyberdark Edge, and Cyberdark Horn. So when it's summoned, you target a dragon engrave, equip it to it, and it gains the attack. So the main reason you run this is that it's technically easier to go into than your Cyberdarkness Dragon, and you can still use this to go into your Cyberdark End Dragon. And I guess it also can set up your Buster Lock if you have it in grave. It's not terrible to run. You can also send it to grave off of your Cybernetic Horizon. So it's not terrible. It's also a Cyberdark deck. You have to run a Cyberdark Dragon. So 1 copy is alright, but you can cut it if you want. Next up, we have 1 Cyber End Dragon. Technically, we can summon it in this deck. We do run Cyber Dragon, and we run Cores and Hers. So we have plenty of ways to get Cyber Dragons on field. But you're not really going to be summoning this. You're going to be using this with your Cybernetic Horizon, sending it to grave, equipping it with one of your Cyberdarks, and then using it to go into your Cyberdark End Dragon. But in certain cases, with Power Bond, you can summon this, and you have an 8k attack ready to go. You can OTK your opponent, so it's really cool to have. So the 1 copy is essential. Next up, another cool way to OTK is your Cyber Twin Dragon. It needs 2 Cyber Dragons, has 2800 attack and can attack twice. So with Power Bond, this is 2 attacks with 5600 attack. Easier to go into than your Cyber End Dragon. In certain situations, even better than your Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon. So I like to run the 1 copy, but it's not essential. Next up, we have Cyber Eternity Dragon. This is more of a defensive card. It needs Cyber Dragon plus 2 machines. So if you have a machine fusion in your graveyard, your opponent cannot target or destroy this with card effects. If it's sent to grave by your opponent's card effect, you can special summon a Cyber Dragon from anywhere, from your hand, deck, or grave. And also you can banish this from the graveyard, and then this turn, your opponent cannot target or destroy your fusion monsters this turn. So most of the time it's not very good, but what you can do is dump this off of your Cybernetic Horizon, and then it will give your fusion monsters on the field protection for the rest of the turn. So this is probably like the best deck to use Cyber Eternity Dragon in, so I like the 1 copy, I think it's pretty cool. Next up, we have 1 copy of your Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon. A very good way for going for OTKs, especially in combination with your Power Bond. On summon, it can pop spells and trap your opponent controls up to the number of fusion material used for it. Unfortunately, you can only use Cyber Dragon monsters to summon him, so he's not always available, but he's fantastic for OTKs. He also has the effect where he can send 2 light machines from deck to grave in order to gain that many additional attacks. So if you summon him with Power Bond, you have 3 attacks with 4200, which is almost always an OTK, so fantastic card to have in the deck. Definitely run it at 1. Next up, Chimera Tech Over Dragon. On summon it wipes your field, but it gains 800 attack times the fusion material, and for fusion material it just needs a Cyber Dragon and any amount of machines. So with Power Bond or Overload Fusion you can get this guy up very high depending on how many machines you use as fusion material. It also gains attacks on monsters equal to the amount of fusion material used for it. So in certain situations this can be a very good way to OTK your opponent or to break their board, but most of the time you'll be using your Rampage Dragon. Next up we have our Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon and our Chimera Tech Mega Fleet Dragon. They're both used for clearing our opponent's board through contact fusing. Fortress Dragon is summoned by using a Cyber Dragon monster you control and any amount of machine monsters your opponent controls. If you run Clockwork Knight, this is just a board wipe entirely, and then it gains 1000 attack for each monster uses fusion material. So we can get it pretty big if your opponent's playing a machine deck, it's pretty cool, but Mega Fleet is going to be used more often because it just needs a Cyber Dragon monster and an opponent's Link monster in the extra monster zone. So if your opponent has something like an Apollosa, you can just set a Cyber Dragon core and then contact fuse into your Mega Fleet, which is fantastic. Gains 1200 attack for each material, but it's only going to go up to 2400. But a very nice card to have. Definitely run these two guys because contact fusing is a really good mechanic in the game. Finally, for the links, we have one copy of your Salman Great Almirage, mainly to get your smaller monsters off the field. So if you summon something like a Core or a Cyberdark Chimera, you can use their effects and then link them off into Almirage to get them into the graveyard. So definitely a great card to have at 1. Also, it can protect some of your monsters if that really matters, which it can come up in certain situations. Next up we have Cyber Dragon Seeger. Just needs 2 machine monsters including a Cyber Dragon. So the main use for this card is to boost up your machine monsters. During the battle phase, if this card is not attacked, you can target a machine monster you control with 2100 or more attack, and it gains 2100 attack and defense until the end of the turn. But your Seeger can't do battle damage that turn, which doesn't really matter. You can use this to boost up an already power bonded Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon in order to do way more damage. It also counts as Cyber Dragon, which can be helpful for some of your combos because you want a Cyber Dragon on field in order to go into your Rampage Dragon. So one copy is very nice, helps you OTK, helps you get damage on board, nice card to have. For the final link we have one copy of your Protector Whelp. It's a generic link 2, just needs 2 monsters. On summon at Foolish Burials, your Dragon Buster from deck to grave, which can help you set up your extra deck lock. Not always possible because your Cybernetic Horizon locks you into machines, but a nice card to have. If you can get this out, it can be devastating to your opponent because an extra deck lock is pretty much game over. And finally we have Entis and Wind Pegasus ad Ignister. These are mainly targets for your Cyberdark Claw. If Claw is equipped to a monster and that monster attacks, you can send an extra deck monster from your extra deck to the graveyard. If you send Entis, you can pop a card in the field, and if you send Wind Pegasus ad Ignister, you can bounce a card. So 2 great targets in the extra deck to have. You might as well run them because Claw is a pretty cool effect. So that's it for the updated Cyberdark deck profile. With the upgraded deck now in hand, the power of Cyberdarks was beginning to be understood. Now it was time for me to learn the basics and practice the combos to perfection. Hey guys, Sean here. Welcome to episode 3 of the Cyberdark Saga. Today I'll be showing you guys how to play Cyberdarks. I'll be showing you guys a bunch of combos for going first and going second. We'll also be going over some test hands. Cyberdarks are very different than Cyber Dragons. We don't focus too much on OTKs. We can definitely OTK, but we focus more about getting out big boss monsters. We can get out big towers or we can get out negates. Really unique and cool in its own ways, so let's get into the combos. So for the first combo, we're going to show how to get out Cyberdark End Dragon as fast as we can. We're going to need Core, we're going to need a Cyberdark monster or a Cyber Dragon monster. I'm going to need any spell trap to discard. Core can also be your emergency because I can search Core, and your Cyberdark can be any Cyberdark or any Cyber Dragon. To begin your combo, you're going to normal summon your Cyber Dragon Core. Mandatory effect, you're going to search for a copy of your Cybernetic Horizon. You're going to activate your Horizon. For cost, you're going to send the Cyberdark or Cyber Dragon from your hand to the grave. Then you're going to send the opposite attribute, so if you send a Cyber Dragon, you're going to send a Cyberdark, and if you send a Cyberdark, you're going to send a Cyber Dragon. In this case, you're going to send your Cyber Dragon Hers to the grave, and then we are going to send from our extra deck to the grave a copy of your Cyber End Dragon, and then from the deck we're going to add a copy of Cyberdark Claw. Hers is going to trigger in grave to add you your Cyber Dragon. Next we're going to activate our Cyberdark Claw, which is going to search us a spell trap, which will be our Cyberdark Realm. We're going to activate our Realm. Realm is going to search us for a Cyberdark monster. We're going to search Cyberdark Cannon. Activate Cyberdark Cannon, we're going to discard it to search for our Cyberdark Chimera. We're going to activate the effect of our Cyberdark Realm. We can immediately normal summon a Cyberdark. We'll normal summon Cyberdark Chimera. We'll activate Chimera, we're going to pitch the spell or trap in our hand to search our Power Bond. And the next time we fusion summon, we can also banish material from the graveyard. we're going to link our core and our Chimera into a copy of our Cyberdragon Seeker. We're going to trigger the Chimera Engrave. We can dump a Cyberdark, so we'll dump a Cyberdark Edge. Now we have 5 Cyberdarks in the graveyard, so we're going to activate our Power Bond. We're going to use all 5 Cyberdarks, which will be our Cyberdark Chimera, Cannon, our Claw, and then our Edge and our Horn. We'll banish all 5 to summon our Cyber Darkness Dragon. On summon, Cyber Darkness Dragon is going to equip a monster from the graveyard. We're going to equip our Cyber End Dragon. And now that we have Cyber Darkness Dragon equipped with Cyber End Dragon, we can tribute our Cyber Darkness Dragon to summon our Cyber Dark End Dragon. We're going to activate the effect, equipping a monster from the graveyard to it. We'll attach our Hers. And now we have a 5k towers that's unaffected by our opponent's activated effects. And when Hers is sent to grave, we're going to be able to search another Cyber Dragon. And we have Seeger for some good protection. It can even boost our Cyber Dark End Dragon up even higher. And we have a Cyber Dragon in hand as well. That's the basic way to get out your Cyber Dark End Dragon, one of your main boss monsters of the deck. So if you're up against a deck that has a hard time outing towers, this is probably one of the best combos you can do. Next up, if we want to go for a combo that ends on a negate, we can summon Cyber Darkness Dragon. Same starting hand as before. We're going to normal summon our core, use the effect to search our Cybernetic Horizon. Activate it, we're going to send a Cyberdark, and we're going to send from deck a Hers, in order to dump from the extra deck this time our Cyberdark Dragon, and again we're going to add the Cyberdark Claw. Hers is going to trigger, getting us our copy of Cyberdragon. We're going to activate Claw, discard it to search our Cyberdark Realm. Activate Cyberdark Realm, we're going to use it to search our Cyberdark Cannon. Activate Cyberdark Cannon, discard it to search our Cyberdark Chimera. We're going to activate Realm, normal summon our Chimera. Activate the effect, we're going to pitch our Spell Trap. In order to search our Power Bond, we're going to link core and our Chimera into our Seeger. Chimera effect is going to dump an Edge. Next we'll activate Power Bond, and the reason we dumped Cyber Dark Dragon instead of Cyber End Dragon is because we're going to use that as material so we can keep one Cyber Dark in the graveyard. So we will banish our Edge, we will banish our Chimera, we'll banish our Claw, our Cyber Dark Dragon, and our Horn. We're going to keep the Cyberdark Cannon in the graveyard, banish 5 Cyberdarks to summon our Cyber Darkness Dragon. On summon, activate the effect, we will target the cannon in grave, and we are going to equip it to our Cyber Darkness Dragon. Now we have one negate using our Cyber Darkness Dragon, and once we negate something, we'll be sending cannon to grave, and if this is sent to grave while equipped to a monster, we get to draw a card. And again, we have Cyber Dragon in hand, and we have a Seeger on field for extra protection. Next up, we have a stronger version of the last combo with Cyber Darkness Dragon. For this, again, we need core, a Cyber Dragon or a Cyber Dark monster, and specifically Clockwork Knight as our Spell Trap discard for our Chimera. We're going to normal summon core, use the effect, get our Cybernetic Horizon, activate Horizon, sending Horn, and a copy of our Hers in order to send Cyber Dark Dragon, and add our Cyber Dark Claw. Hers is going to trigger, getting us Cyber Dragon. This is very important now because we're going to need to discard this later on. Activate our Claw, we're going to search for our Realm. Activate Realm, searching for Cannon. Activate Cannon, we're going to search for our Chimera. Use Realm's effect, normal summon. Activate our Chimera, we're going to dump our Clockwork Knight in order to search for our Power Bond. Again, we link off core and Chimera into our Seeger. Chimera is going to dump an Edge. Power Bond, we're going to fuse everything again except the cannon. So we'll fuse Edge, we will fuse Chimera, we will fuse our Claw, our Cyber Dark Dragon, and our Horn. To summon our Cyber Darkness Dragon, on summon we're going to equip our cannon to it from grave. Now when we negate something, we're going to draw a card. What we can do now is we can activate our Clockwork Knight. We're going to banish it and discard our Cyber Dragon in order to search a copy of our Therion King Regulus. We're going to activate Regulus. In the graveyard, we're going to target our Hers. We're going to equip Hers to our Regulus and special summon it. Now we end on 3 negates because Cyber Darkness Dragon doesn't need to send an equipped card equipped to itself to grave to negate something. It can send any equipped card you control. So we have 2 negates with the Hers and the Cannon. When Hers is sent to grave, we're going to search a Cyber Dragon. When Cannon is sent to grave, we're going to draw a card. And Regulus also does not need to be equipped in order to negate something. So this way we end up with 3 negates. Now this combo is very strong. If you hard draw Cyberdark Invasion, or if you draw your Cybernetic Horizon or your Cyberdark Realm in your opening hand, you're able to use your Claw to actually search for your Cyberdark Invasion. We can set this, and what this does is we can equip a machine monster from our graveyard to a Cyberdark we control. So essentially this gives us an extra negate, so this means we end on 4 negates, and they can even act as a pop if we need to as well. Next I'm going to show you how Cyberdarks can do a Buster Lock. What the Buster Lock does is lock your opponent out of the extra deck, which is insanely strong. You're going to need core or access to core with your Cyber Emergency. You're going to need Cyberdark Cannon or Cyberdark Claw, and you're going to need any other Cyberdark monster. We begin by normal summoning core. This time we are going to search for our Cyberdark Realm. We cannot use Cybernetic Horizon in this combo because that locks us into machines for the whole turn. So we search our Realm, we're going to activate Realm, we're going to search a copy of our Claw, discard Claw in order to search any Cyberdark spell trap, we just need this for the discard. Next we are going to activate our Cannon, discard this to add our Chimera, activate our Realm, normal summon Chimera, use Chimera effect, we're going to pitch the spell trap in order to get our Power Bond. We're going to link core and our Chimera, this time into our Protector Whelp. We're going to go chain 1 Protector Whelp and then chain 2 our Chimera. So Chimera is going to dump any Cyber Dragon monster, and then our Protector Whelp is going to dump our Dragon Buster Destruction Sword, which is the card that locks our opponent out of the extra deck. We're going to activate Power Bond. We only have 4 Cyberdarks in grave, so we need the extra one in hand. We'll banish the Edge in hand, the Horn, Chimera, Cannon and Claw in order to summon our Cyber Darkness Dragon. When summoned, Cyber Darkness Dragon is going to equip our Dragon Buster from the grave, which means that when this card is equipped to a monster, our opponent cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck. And it's also a negate if our opponent is not playing extra deck focused deck, because Cyber Darkness Dragon can send us to grave to negate an effect. Next up is an alternate combo in order to go into your Buster Lock. This requires your Cyber Dragon core and a machine dupe. This combo does require you to run certain cards that you wouldn't necessarily run in most Cyberdark builds, but if your Cyberdark build does run these cards, then this can be a very good combo to go into. We're going to normal summon core effect, we're going to search for our Cyberdark Realm. We're going to activate Cyberdark Realm, we're specifically going to search for one of the 3 original Cyberdarks, so Cyberdark Horn in this case. We need a Cyberdark monster that can equip a monster from the graveyard to themselves. Activate Machine Dupe, we are going to target our core in order to summon 2 Cyber Dragons. We're going to exease our 2 Cyber Dragons into our Cyber Dragon Nova. Next we are going to link our core into a Almirage. Because we have a Cyber Dragon in grave, activate Nova effect, detach a Cyber Dragon to special summon a Cyber Dragon. Next we will overlay our Nova into Infinity, so we have a negate. Next we'll go Cyber Dragon and Almirage into our Protector Whelp. Protector Whelp is going to dump our Dragon Buster. Next we're going to activate Realm, normal summon our Horn, activate Horn, attach the Buster Dragon to our Horn. So now we have the Buster Lock up plus a Infinity negate. A bit more vulnerable because our Cyberdark Horn only has 1200 attack while equipped with our Dragon Buster, but it's pretty cool, ending on a negate is really nice. Combo requires less resources to go into, and it's only a 2-card combo, which is fantastic. Next up we have an OTK combo using just your Cyber Dragon core and a Spell Trap discard. This also works in any Cyber Dragon build, so that's great as well. We're going to normal summon core, we're going to search our Cyberdark Realm, activate Realm, we're going to search our Chimera, use Realm effect, normal summon Chimera. We're going to discard Imperm in order to search our Power Bond, link these 2 into your Seeger. Activate Power Bond, you're going to use your core in the grave, you're going to banish it, and then you're going to use your Seeger on the field in order to summon your Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon. On summon, this can pop 2 spell traps. It's 4200 because of Power Bond, and we can use this effect to dump 2 light machines, so we can go core and a hers, so we can attack 3 times. Hers also lets us add a Cyber Dragon, and we can go 42, 42, 42, which is a grand total of 12,600 damage. So this is almost always an OTK, fantastic, but we have an alternate version to show you in case your opponent has a bunch of monsters on field where this combo won't be enough. For the final combo we have an Over Dragon OTK combo. This can be useful where your Rampage Dragon OTK combo isn't enough. If your opponent has a bunch of high attack monsters, we can summon an Over Dragon with very high attack and multiple attacks, so that can be a better way to OTK in that position. We begin with our core, activate core effect, we're going to search Cyberdark Realm. Realm is going to get our Chimera, activate our Realm to summon our Chimera. Chimera effect, we're going to send the Imperm in order to search Power Bond. We're going to link these 2 into our Seeger. We're going to trigger our Chimera, we're going to send a Cyberdark, Now we can power bond. We're going to use everything. We're going to use Seeger. We're going to use our Cyberdark Horn, Core, and Chimera. So that's 4 monsters, including a Cyber Dragon monster. To go into our Chimera tech Overdragon. On summon, it's going to wipe our field. It gains 800 attack for each material we used. So we used 4 materials, so it's at 32. But because we used power bond, it's at 6400 attack. And because we used 4 material, it can attack 4 times. So if your opponent has a big board, this can wipe the board and probably OTK. This is probably the best way to break a board and do the most damage possible in the deck. To close out the video, we'll do a quick test hand. So let's see what we got. We have Imperm, we have Cyberdark Claw, we have our Core, we have our Chimera, and we have a Cyberdark Realm. This is a very strong hand. We have a lot of duplicates, so we can go really far with this combo. We'll begin by normal summoning Core. We're going to use Core Effect. We're going to search for a copy of our Cybernetic Horizon. Horizon? We'll activate Horizon. I think we're going to pitch our Chimera because we can search it later on. So then we're also going to send a Hers to grave, which can search Cyber Dragon later on. From the extra deck, we can send Cyber End Dragon if we want to go into our Cyber Dark End Dragon, but I think in this scenario, we can get up multiple negates with our Cyber Darkness Dragon. So I think we will send our Cyber Dark Dragon. And then from the deck, we're going to search, I think we'll search a Cyberdark Edge. I think any of the generic Cyberdarks are good enough here. Next, we'll go chain 1 Chimera to dump a Cyberdark, and then chain 2 Hers to add a Cyber Dragon. So we'll add Cyber Dragon, and I think we can also send another of the generic Cyberdark, so we'll send Cyberdark Horn. Next up, we'll activate our Cyberdark Realm. I think we're going to search for our Cyberdark Cannon here, so that we can get back our Cyberdark Chimera. So we search Cannon, Cannon Effect. We're going to search our Chimera. At this point, we might as well use Claw. So we're going to use Claw Effect. We're going to search for the Trap Cybernetic Invasion. This can help us get an extra negate later on. We will use Realm to do an additional normal summon of our Chimera. Use Chimera. We can pitch either one of these. I think the Imperm is the best card to pitch to search our Power Bond. There's Power Bond. We can link these two into our Seeger. We're going to activate Power Bond. We're going to use Material Engrave. We're going to use our Horn. We're going to keep Cannon to equip later on. We're going to send Claw, Chimera. We're going to send our Cyberdark Dragon and the extra Chimera. We're going to banish all these to summon our Cyber Darkness Dragon from the extra deck. Cyber Darkness Dragon is going to be 4k attack. On summon, we're going to equip our Cannon to him. So when he negates an effect and sends us to grave, we're going to draw a card. Next up, we'll set the Cyberdark Invasion because during our opponent's turn, we can flip this, target a card in the graveyard, equip it to our Cyberdark. It will boost him up by 1000 and he'll gain a negate. Or we can even send this to grave to pop a card using Invasion as well. So that's pretty much all we can do. I think that's a pretty good combo. I think if we had used the Edge, we could have kept the Claw in grave. So Invasion could equip Claw to our Cyberdarkness Dragon, meaning that once that's sent to grave off of his effect, we can target a Cyberdark in grave and add it back to our hand. So that's a little improvement you can do there, but overall this combo is very good because it at least gives you 2 negates or a pop, which is really, really good. So that's it for my Cyberdark combo guide. I think I included most of the important combos. Of course, there's like 4 and 5 card combos you can do, but those are not very realistic. These are the most consistent combos the Cyberdark deck can do in my testing. After much preparation and practice, it was finally time to put Cyberdarks to the test. The epic duel awaited and the finale was close at hand. It was time to settle it once and for all. Cyberdarks versus Cyber Dragons.
By combining my cyber legacy with the Underworld deck, you don't stand a chance.
Hey guys, Sean here. Welcome to the finale of the Cyberdark Saga, where I will be fighting Luke using my Cyberdark deck versus his Cyber Dragon deck. Let's see which deck is the best. Here we go. We'll roll to see who goes first. I got a 4.
5.
Okay, this is not good.
You know what? I'm not even sure if the die roll mattered too much because this is Cyber Dragon, so I want to go second. So
I'll begin by normal summoning Cyber Dragon Core.
Yep.
I'll use the mandatory effect search.
I will Ash.
Of course you'll Ash. That sucks. Okay, I'll activate Cyberdark Realm.
Okay.
So I'm going to use the effect to search for a Cyberdark monster. I will search Cyberdark Claw.
Okay.
I'm going to activate Claw, discard him to search for a Cyberdark Spell Trap.
Sure.
I will search Cybernetic Horizon. I'm going to activate Horizon. For cost, I'm going to send Hers from my hand, and from the deck, I will send Cyberdark Keel. Any response?
Nope, you're all good.
Okay, from the extra deck, I'm going to send Cyberdark Dragon And I'll add a Cyberdark monster from deck to hand.
Yep.
So we will add a copy of Cyberdark Cannon.
Okay.
And now I'm locked into machines for the rest of the turn. And hers is going to add me Cyber Dragon. I will activate Cyberdark Cannon, discard him to add a Cyberdark monster. I will add Cyberdark Chimera. I will use the effect of Realm. I can immediately normal summon a Cyberdark monster. Normal summon Cyberdark Chimera. Uses effect. I'm going to discard Cyber Emergency to add Power Bond.
Yep.
Add Power Bond. And now, the next time I fusion summon, I can use material from the grave. Okay, we're going to link Chimera and Core into Cyber Dragon Seeger. Trigger Chimera Engrave, I can dump a Cyberdark monster.
Yep.
I'll dump Cyberdark Edge. Finally, activate Power Bond. I'm going to use 5 material from the grave. I will banish Keel, Cyberdark Dragon, Chimera, Edge, and Claw. Banish 5 to summon from the extra deck Cyber Darkness Dragon. He's 4k attack because of Power Bond. I'm going to use his effect. I'm going to target Cannon Engrave to equip to him. I will pass, and during the end phase I'll take 2k because of the Power Bond. Alright, I cannot wait to lose to a Cyber Dragon Contact Fuse.
I will draw for turn. Normal summon Naxxir.
Okay.
I will Contact Fuse these.
Life is pain! Okay. I don't think this even triggers Cannon. Alright.
So we're going with Commander Tech Forces Dragon, who is now at 3k.
I figured as much, okay.
Unfortunately, I'm not doing much else, so I will have to go in with 3k.
Okay, that's still a lot considering I burned myself a Power Bond.
And I have to pass turn there.
Okay. Draw for turn. I will special summon Cyber Dragon.
Okay.
He can use the fusion material, I forgot. Okay, that's fine. Normal summon Core.
Okay.
Take a Core effect.
I will Ash again.
You'll Ash again, okay. I think I have to pass, okay.
I will draw for turn. I will go Battle Phase, go Fortress into Core.
Okay, I will take 26. We're almost dead here, that's not good. Okay.
I'll pass turn there.
Please. Draw. Okay. I'm going to activate Cyberdark Realm. Use the effect of search, is that right? Come on, man.
I opened 3. Opening hand, 3 Ash Blossom. I don't know what to tell you.
Whelp. Activate Foolish Burial.
Yep.
I'll send Buster Whelp, why not? And I'll switch to defense.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
I will draw for turn. I will go Battle Phase.
Okay.
I'll attack for 3k.
Alright.
In Battle Phase, I'm going to activate Duality.
Okay.
So, since he is a level 8, I can tribute him for level 8 Light Monster of Cyber Twin Dragon, and I'll round this off with Cyber Twin.
Good game.
Good game.
Damn, okay. It's alright. Cyber Dragons are strong. That's their main purpose, is to OTK, so I should have been expecting that. Alright, I think I'll let you go first this time.
Okay, that's very valid, not gonna lie.
Yep, good luck.
Good luck. Okay, we're gonna start things off by normal summoning Core.
Yep.
Attempt to activate Core. Well, Core is mandatory, so activate Core.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to get Cyber Emergency.
Okay.
We will activate Cyber Emergency.
Yep.
Gonna get hers.
Okay.
We're gonna activate Galaxy Soldier.
Yep.
We're gonna pitch hers.
Okay.
To special summon Galaxy Soldier, we're gonna go chain 1, chain 2.
Yep.
So hers is going to get me another Cyber Dragon from deck, and Galaxy Soldier is going to get me another Galaxy Soldier. I'm gonna link Core for All Mirage.
Yep.
I'm going to activate Galaxy Soldier. I'm going to pitch Cyber Dragon to special summon Galaxy Soldier. I'm going to exease these two into Nova. I'm going to use Nova effect. I will attach to special summon out Cyber Dragon. Overlay Nova for Infinity. I think I'll pass turn there.
Okay. Draw for turn. Nice top deck. Oh, special Cyber Dragon.
That's pretty good.
I will contact fuse these three.
No problem.
A taste your own medicine.
It is a bitter taste, I must say.
We'll go into Chimera Tech Forge Dragon.
That's fine. With 3k.
Okay, I'm going to normal summon Core, mandatory effect.
Yep.
Okay, let's go. Now we have a chance. I'll search for Horizon.
Okay.
I'm going to activate Horizon. For cost, I'm going to send... For cost, I'll send Chimera from my hand and hers from deck. Is that alright?
Yeah.
Okay, so then from extra deck, we will send Cyberdark Dragon. And then from the deck, I will add a copy of Cyberdark Claw. I'm going to trigger hers in grave. I'm going to add back Cyber Dragon from my grave. I'm going to activate Cyberdark Claw. I'm going to discard him to search a Cyberdark spell trap.
Yep.
I'm going to get Cyberdark Realm.
This might be it.
This might be it. Okay. Let's activate Cyberdark Realm. Use the effect to search.
Mm-hmm.
We'll search Cyberdark Horn. I'm going to activate Cannon in my hand. Discard him to add a Cyberdark. We're going to add Chimera. Use the effect of Realm. Normal summon our Chimera. Use Chimera effect. We're going to discard Power Bond to add a copy of Power Bond. We're going to link Chimera and Core into our Seeger. Then we're going to go Chimera effect. We're just going to send an Edge. Activate Power Bond. We're going to go Cyber Dragon, Seeger, Edge, Chimera, Core, Cyberdark Dragon, hers, and another Chimera. 8 material to go into our Over Dragon, who's going to be at 6,400, but because of Power Bond, it's going to be doubled to 12,800. It's going to wipe the board. I'm going to go Battle Phase, and I'm going to attack into your Armor Barrage.
Yep, that'll do it. Good game.
Let's go! Jesus Christ, okay, this is just whoever fucking draws the Cyber Dragon.
Pretty much.
Game number 3, we're 1-1. You get to decide.
Cyber Dragon gotta go second.
Alright, good luck.
Good luck.
Stand by main.
Yep.
Let's begin with a Foolish Burial.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm going to send... I will send Dragon Buster Destruction Sword to the grave.
Okay.
Let's go. I'm going to activate Cyberdark Realm. Use the effect to search for a Cyberdark monster.
Sure.
I'll add Cyberdark Cannon. Use Cannon effect, discard him to search another Cyberdark. I'll search Cyberdark Keel. I'm going to normal summon Keel. Uses mandatory effect. Target a level 3 or lower dragon in grave. Target Dragon Buster. Equip to Keel. You are locked out of the extra deck.
Okay.
And he's at 1200 attack.
Alright.
So you can easily circumvent this probably. I'll pass.
I will draw for turn.
For the record, I couldn't do anything better.
For the record, I'm not doing anything.
Let's go.
It's going to be a very slow game. How many cards do you have in your hand?
I have 3 cards in hand.
Cards in hand. I'm going to set 1, activate Clockwork Knight.
Okay.
I'll pass turn.
Okay. Draw for turn. I'm going to activate another Cyberdark Realm.
Okay.
Use the effect of search.
Sure.
Okay, it has to be a monster I don't already have engraved. I'll get Cyberdark Claw.
Okay.
I'm going to activate Claw, discard him to add a Cyberdark spell trap. Cybernetic Horizon. Enter battle phase.
Sure.
We're going to go, I'm getting lowered by 500, so 700 damage with Cyberdark Keel.
I'll take that damage.
I'll pass.
I will draw for turn. I'm going to normal summon Core. Mandatory effect.
Yeah.
We'll get Cyber Emergency.
Okay.
We will activate Cyber Emergency.
Yeah.
Go for Cyber Dragon.
Okay.
We're going to activate Naxxter.
Yeah.
We're going to pitch Cyber Dragon. Special summon Naxxter. Naxxter effect.
Yeah.
Okay. Special summon out that Cyber Dragon. I am going to go into battle phase.
Yes.
So my guys are all getting 500 boost from Clockwork Knight. Cyber Dragon is 26 into Keel.
I will take 19, but mandatory effect of Keel, it destroys the equipped monster instead.
Okay. I will go Core's at 900 because of Clockwork Knight. I'll go into Keel.
Okay, I'll take the 600 and he dies. Okay.
And Naxxter at 700. I'll go in with that.
Big damage. Alright.
I will go main phase 2.
Yes.
I'm going to link these two
Yep.
for Seeger.
Okay.
And I think I'll pass turn there.
Alright. Draw for turn. There's not much I can do. We're going to activate Tyrion King Regulus. We will target Cannon. So I'm going to equip... so is that alright?
Yeah.
So we're going to special summon Regulus and equip him with Cannon.
Alright.
No, Cannon's a dragon. Shit. I'm going to target Keel. So I'm going to equip Regulus with Keel and special summon.
Sure thing.
I can't attack properly because of Seeger, so I think we're gonna pass turn.
I will draw for turn.
What a game.
I'm going to Cyber Rev System.
I'll negate with regular, so tribute him to negate.
Okay. I'll go Battle Phase.
Yes.
So when you Seeger effect, we're going to boost up Cyber Dragon.
Okay.
Cyber Dragon is gaining 21 off a Seeker. He's also gaining 500 off a Clockwork Knight.
Okay, so 42 plus 500. I'm at 100 life points.
Still in Battle Phase, I'll activate Duality.
Not again!
So we're going to get rid of Cyber Dragon for Rampage.
Nice, yeah.
And attack for main 21.
Good game.
Good game.
2 Navir, 1 Imperm.
Yikes.
That was a bad hand.
Okay.
You summoned 4 times on your last turn. You did on purpose. Damn.
I actually didn't. Okay.
Okay, game number 4. That was a big L on my part. I'll let you go first again.
That's very fair.
This deck can do stuff going first, but it's still not as good as going second.
Let's normal summon core.
Let's go.
Mandatory effect.
Let me think. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Cyber Repair Plant.
Okay.
We're going to link core for Almirage.
Yeah.
We are going to activate Cyber Repair Plant.
Okay.
Since we only have 1 Cyber Dragon in the graveyard, I want to activate 1 of the effects. So I'm going to use the first effect to add 1 Light Machine Monster from deck to hand.
Yep.
Galaxy Soldier.
Okay.
We're going to activate Cyber Emergency.
I'm going to Ash this.
Okay. Trip Attack is talent.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I think I'm better off looking into your hand.
No! Okay, we have a Claw, a Core, a Power Bond, and a Chimera.
Core's gotta go.
Alright. God damn it. Okay. That sucks. I shouldn't have ashed.
I'm going to... This is the dumbest shit of all time. I'm going to activate Galaxy Soldier.
Yes.
I'm going to pitch Core.
Okay.
Special Galaxy Soldier.
Yeah.
Galaxy Soldier effect.
Yeah. I was thinking of saving the Ash for this. For some reason, I was thinking, what if you pitch hers and you chain block me? Which, I don't know how likely that is.
So, got another Galaxy Soldier off of Galaxy Soldier.
Yeah.
So, I know your hand is Power Bond, Chimera, and Claw.
Yeah.
Going to 100% regret this. I'm going to Overload Fusion.
Yo! Okay.
I'll get rid of Core and Core for Rampage.
Okay, nice.
I'm going to activate Rampage.
Yes.
I'm going to dump Cyber Dragon Hers and Cyber Dragon Core.
Yeah.
I'm going to trigger Hers effect to add the Core back to my hand.
Very nice.
I'm going to Xyz into Nova, and I'll go straight into an Infinity.
Okay.
And I will pass turn there.
Alright. Draw for turn. Okay, that's something, I guess. This Infinity is going to be a problem. I'm going to activate Cyberdark Claw. I'm going to discard him to add a Cyberdark Spell Trap. Cybernetic Horizon.
Okay.
Going to activate Cybernetic Horizon for cost. I'm going to send Cyberdark Chimera, and I'm going to send Cyber Dragon Hertz. Any response?
I will Infinity this.
Okay. Trigger Hertz.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to add a Cyber Dragon. I'm going to go chain 1 Hers to add Cyber Dragon and chain link 2 Chimera to dump a Cyber card.
Yep.
So add Cyber Dragon and dump a copy of Edge. Well, we're going to special summon Cyber Dragon.
Yep.
I'm going to contact Fuse Infinity and Cyber Dragon into Mega Fortress or Fortress Dragon. We're going to go battle phase, 2k in.
No problem.
I'm going to set a card and pass.
I will draw for turn. Whatever that draw is, it's whatever you drew for turn. I'll start things off with a special summon of Cyber Dragon.
Yep.
I will normal summon Core, mandatory effect.
Yep. Oh no.
We'll go for Rev System.
Okay.
I'm going to link into Seeker.
Yep.
I am going to activate Rev System.
Yep.
I will special summon out Cyber Dragon. I'm going to go into battle phase.
Yep.
I'm going to use Seeger to boost up Cyber Dragon, so Cyber Dragon go 42 into Fortress.
I'll take 22. Alright.
I have to pass turn there.
Okay. Draw for turn. Alright. I must set and pass.
I will draw for turn. I will go battle phase.
Yes.
I'm going to use Seeger to boost up Seeger.
Okay.
I'm going to use Seeger into the face down.
Alright. It's Buster Dragon. Okay.
I'll go 21 with Cyber Dragon.
Alrighty. Yep.
Main phase 2.
Yep.
I'm going to tribute Seeker for Galaxy Soldier.
Okay.
I'm going to
nice.
Exeese
Yeah, that's good.
into Nova.
Okay.
I will Nova effect. I'm going to detach Cyber Dragon. And since Seeker's name Cyber Dragon was in the graveyard, I can special summon this Cyber Dragon. I will overlay for Infinity.
Yep.
I will set a card and I will pass turn.
I don't know what I need. Draw for turn. Activate Cyberdark Claw. We're going to discard him to add a Cyberdark spell trap.
Sure thing.
Okay. We'll add Cyberdark Realm. Activate Realm. Use the effect to search.
I think I'll Infinity here.
Yeah, okay. Negate and destroy.
Negate and destroy.
All right. Set one pass.
I will draw for turn. I will go Battle Phase.
Yes.
I'll use Seeker to boost up Infinity.
Yeah.
I'll use Infinity to go for game.
Good game.
Good game.
Damn. Oh, of course you had that. Okay. Good game.
Good game.
So Luke is officially the winner with Cyber Dragons, but we're going to go game 5 anyway because fun. So here we go.
Alright.
I will go first.
Best of luck.
You too. We're just trying to have a little bit of fun. Don't worry about it.
It's all friendly fire.
Exactly. Okay. We are going to activate Cyberdark Realm.
Yep.
Use the effect to search. We'll get Cyberdark Cannon. Activate Cannon. Discard him to search a Cyberdark. We're going to add Cyberdark Edge. Going to normal summon Edge. Use the mandatory effect. Equip him with Cannon. I'm going to activate Cyberdark Inferno. I'm going to set 2 cards. And I'm going to pass.
I will draw for turn. I will Lightning Storm.
Oh no! Okay, let me think. Well, first of all, back row, I assume.
I will go for the back row.
Alright, you're gonna kill Inferno, my Cyberdark Invasion, Realm, Cannon, and my Imperm.
Okay.
On res, a few things are gonna happen here. We'll go chain 1 Inferno, chain 2 Cannon. Cannon's gonna draw me a card if it leaves the field unequipped.
Okay.
And then Inferno is going to... If this card in its owner's control is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, add a 1 poly or fusion spell from deck to hand.
Sure.
So I'm going to add Overload Fusion, and I'm going to draw a card.
I'll activate Thrust.
Yeah, come on. Insane.
We'll get Emergency.
Okay.
We will activate Emergency.
Yeah.
We'll get Core. Going to normal summon Core, mandatory effect.
Yeah.
We'll go for Repair Plant.
Okay.
We will Contact Fuse the 2 of them.
Alright.
For Fortress Dragon.
Yeah.
Activate Clockwork Knight.
Yeah.
And we'll go Battle Phase.
Okay, 25.
25.
Alright.
I'm going to set a card. And I will pass the turn.
Okay, please. Draw for turn. I have to pass.
Okay. I will draw for turn. I'll activate Cyber Repair Plant.
Yes.
First effect to add a Light Machine monster from deck to hand.
Yeah.
Get Cyber Dragon.
Okay.
Activate Naxter.
Yeah.
Pitch Cyber Dragon. Special summon Naxter. Naxter effect. Bring back Cyber Dragon.
Yeah.
I will Power Bond.
Okay.
Go these two for Twin.
Yep.
Twin is now 61 because of a Clockwork Knight.
Nice, okay.
I'll go Battle Phase.
Yep.
61 with Twin.
Yep, good game.
Alright, good game.
You never played into Nibiru.
Thank God.
Damn. Alright, good games.
Games. Those were some tough games.
The battle concluded with the expected result. Although putting up a fight, Cyberdarks were defeated by Cyber Dragons. However, we left the duel with a newfound understanding and respect for Cyberdarks. Maybe they couldn't beat Cyber Dragons, but there's a whole world out there with other decks that Cyberdarks could face. The battle was over, but the war was just beginning. Hey guys, Sean here. Welcome to another Master Duel video. Today, Luke and I will be playing Cyberdarks. So let's get right into it. This is also an epilogue to the Cyberdark Saga, so Luke and I will join forces and use the Cyberdarks to their fullest potential. So here's the deck, pretty much like the TCG version. We have the Buster Whelp, which is super funny, Hers, Maxi, Core, Ash. The only hand traps we're running are Maxi and Ash. And yeah, standard ratios for all the guys. Of course, Power Bond, triple Clockwork Knight because just the best card in the game. You can definitely just get rid of Inferno. Inferno is such a bad card, but I'm just going to stick with it because it's what I use in TCG, so it is what it is. Verte is legal in Master Duel because this is the best format. And we have SP. And also Protector Whelp to dump the Dragon Buster because locking your opponent out of the X deck is funny.
We love floodgates on this channel.
Of course. I really hope we summon Cyber and Dragon once this game.
That would be a very Zane Truesdale thing to do, so I hope we can pull it off.
That's the plan. Alright, let's get into the duels. Alright, here we go. I'm in Platinum 2. We're going to try and get to Platinum 1. We can do it.
Just need 2 more wins. Easy.
Hopefully. Here's the thing I've noticed, right? Down in these ranks, all you find is like Horus stuff. It's all like Horus, like engines in a bunch of decks.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, we're going first. Perfect. So, unlike Cyber Dragons, Cyberdarks have like a decent time going first. So let's try and set up a bunch of negates. Oh, he has the Gear Town background.
Okay.
Very based. This is a damn good hand. Okay.
Nice, actually, yeah.
If we don't get interrupted, we are cooking. Alright, we begin with Core. Core will search us anything because it's the most broken card in the game. Okay, as an interruption, don't be an Imperm or an Ash or a Maxi.
Don't be anything. Please bluff.
Nice. Okay, we're gonna search Cybernetic Horizon. This card's also broken. Okay, so we're gonna activate the Horizon. We're gonna send Cannon from hand, and then we're gonna send hers from the deck, which will add a Cyber Dragon later on. So will you let that through? Nice. Okay, so we're going to add. You'll add Claw. Claw can search as anything. We're just gonna search another realm, but it's fine. And we're gonna dump Cyberdark Dragon because we're not really going for a Cyberdark End. Like, it's really cool, but it sucks. We really just want to get out Cyberdark Dragon. So yeah, we're gonna pitch Cyberdark Dragon because it's another Cyberdark engrave for the Overload fusion we go for later on. So okay, we're gonna search Cyber Dragon with hers. Ash this, please.
I feel like he definitely has an Ash because the last 3 things we've been doing are all like adding cards, so
Yeah.
it's definitely an Ash.
Okay, let's see.
If it was Droll, he would have Drolled us by now.
That's a good point. What's cool is we can actually activate Claw and search the trap. Cybernetic Horizon. Not Cybernetic Horizon. Cyberdark Invasion. So that's really good because we already have Realm. And we can just pitch the Inferno for Chimera effect.
Excellent.
We're going to activate Realm first. We already have Cannon, so we don't need to search it. Maybe he'll Ash this, that'd be great. Okay. You know, he might be saving his Ash for the Chimera.
I say he might be alright, yeah.
Which is, it's the logical thing to do. So I guess we're going to add... You want to add one of these because we're already going to search Chimera off of Cannon. So we just want like more names. Okay, activate Cannon. Okay. I feel a big Ash coming.
Yeah, this one might sting.
But it's all good. We're going to activate Realm, which will let us normal summon the Chimera. If he lets us. Nice. Normal summon Chimera. And then we're going to use Chimera effect, pitch Inferno, get Power Bond, and just win the game. So let's see. Don't Ash! Don't Imperm, please! Oh, don't get rid of that either. Please! Let us play the game! No!
Oh, Veiler, okay.
That sucks! Okay.
We still have our invasion though.
We do, and it is a disruption, so I won't complain too much. We can also still end on Core. Sorry, not Core. Seeger, which is not bad. So, like, we're fine. We'll be fine. We were so close to greatness. We could have got up, like, so many negates.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. We'll just dump the Keel. And I should not have linked off, because now I can't use this, because this has to equip to a Cyberdark. Whatever. We'll still set it, just because, in case, like, next turn, we can summon this, equip something to it.
Yep.
It's fine. It's all good. We still have Cyber Dragon. We're going to top deck into Clockwork Knight and wipe his board.
Exactly.
Is he playing a machine deck? He's running the Gear Town background.
You know what? That actually might be a thing. He might be playing something that's machine type. So we have Cyber Dragon for the crackback.
That would be nice.
On turn 3. What's a big machine deck right now? Not Infinite Trap. What's the fire one?
Oh, Rescue Ace.
Rescue Ace.
Oh no! Okay, that was bad that we said this, but whatever. Yeah, Rescue Ace is not that popular these days. I don't know why. It's still like pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah, you wouldn't see that much anymore. Fire Kings have really like eclipsed it.
Okay.
Set 1. Oh, if this is Matmech, I'm gonna die. Oh, it's okay.
Oh, Salamangre's
We
grand.
could still get OTK though. He's gonna add the new guy. Alright. Oh, he has to special summon 4 salads from grave.
If that's the case and we top deck Clockwork Knight, it is over.
What is this card? How is this deck not like top tier? They have everything in the game.
The other win con, he times out.
Yes. That could be. What is this?
Stop.
How?
You're not. You're not.
What level 2 do these guys
The
have?
new guy is level 2, but what's the point in dumping?
Oh, EMP. Okay. He's set another one. Okay. We might live. We might live. Top deck Clockwork Knight. And kill him. Yeah, what? Are you kidding me? Did you not read Seeger? The best card in the game?
Dude was not ready for that.
Imagine we win this.
Imagine he rage quits right now.
That would be so funny. He's not even going to take battle damage. Oh, what is this? The sort of monster you control.
So you get an effect if he's destroyed, maybe?
Oh, he just protected
Oh, he's
himself.
protecting. Okay.
Why?
Well-
What's going on?
I think he's just clicking buttons now.
He might just be. Oh, skill. Okay. And it still died?
Now I'm confused.
He's trying his best. Let's go. Outplayed by Seeger. Okay, this is alright. That's not too bad.
Yeah, we got rid of the big guys, so.
Yeah, I can't complain about that. Oh, big 1800 damage. No.
But even as you say, he's monster and extra monsters now, especially with Cyber Dragon, then we go for Mega Fleet, it's pretty grand.
Yeah, I'm just hoping he doesn't like immediately princess. What is it? He has another one? Oh, no, he's wants to return though. Okay. I mean, his trap cards are really good, but, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, Claw is good, kind of. So we can activate Core and Grave, that might be a good idea. Bring out the Cyber Dragon that way, try and link off, and then if it gets destroyed, we still have the Cyber Dragon in hand.
How many Cyber Dragons do you run in the deck?
One, but this can bring out any Cyber Dragon monster.
Oh,
Bring
okay.
out hers. Yeah, we'll try this first, because we're not going to get another Core in this turn, so... We'll banish Core. And we'll special summon hers. And if you're Promethean Princesses, that's alright. He's going to negate it. Okay, that's kind of good, because that's like a waste of a negate. There's kind of a chance. I'm kind of hopeful.
Yeah, I say we special summon Cyber Dragon to bait out everything before we do our Cyberdark stuff.
Yeah. He might not shotgun the princess, right? Okay, he does
He
shotgun,
shotguns the princess.
but it's alright. Well, no, because now that Salamangre's been destroyed, he can bring back the rank 4, or the link 4, I mean. Raging Phoenix, and then, like, that can keep this thing online, his next trap card. Also, he has, like, some cards in Grave that do stuff as well. It's alright, we'll figure it out. You know what? I'm realizing now we had a way to get Core. If I use Claw, search Horizon, dump hers, I could have brought back Core from Grave.
Oh,
But it's fine.
it's grand, it's fine.
We're still baiting out interruptions and stuff, so... If only we had another spell trap in hand, we could actually go for, like, Chimera stuff.
Yeah, that would be really good.
But not today, I guess. Is there any way to go into Verte? There is! Okay. If he has no more interruptions, we can go Verte.
Okay.
So, we're going to activate Claw. We're going to add a Realm. Realm's going to get us an additional body. And then we can summon 2, link into Verte, Overload Fusion, and inflict 1000 damage to your opponent for each card in their graveyard.
Who the hell plays this card?
Maxi!
Oh my god, his game.
We win these, don't worry about it, okay? We're about to go for the biggest, the absolute most insane Overdragon play I've ever seen.
Yeah, he's probably only going to get 2 from Maxi, because these are both normal summons.
Yeah, exactly, like.
All we're really going for is Verte, and then the fusion we go for after Verte. So he's going to draw 2.
Yeah. Yo, Cyberdark Horn is the only 2 Cyberdarks we have left in the deck. But he's a mandatory effect as well, hopefully he doesn't do anything here. Okay, we begin by normal summoning Horn. Mandatory effect. Now these guys do something. Okay, during damage calculation, send one monster from your extra deck to grave. There's no good thing. This can get us a draw though, so equip this. Please don't have a response, please. I mean, he does have a response, I don't know what it is though. Okay. Cyberdark Edge, normal summon. Let's go. Mandatory effect. We'll equip another cannon, I guess.
Can you get 2 draws out of this thing, or is it just once per turn?
It's not once per turn, but if he uses fusion material, it fucking doesn't trigger these because this game is stupid.
Okay.
Yo, we're going to SP. Okay. Thank God we have enough life points left as well.
Oh yeah, I didn't even consider that.
Okay. Please don't have a negate. Please. Yeah, get your 1 draw from Max C.
If that draw is a goddamn effect, baby.
I would cry. We're going to pay 2k and Overload Fuse. Overload Fusion. Okay, let me think. Well, okay, first of all, please let us resolve this. Please. What's his response? He's had a response the whole time. Okay, I think we just have to go for this and fucking pray, right?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. We're going to go into Chimera Tech Overdragon by sending every goddamn card that we can. No!
Why is that? Why'd that happen?
Because the game sucks. I think I misclicked. I think I could have kept doing it. I don't know. Oh my god, what a shit game. Well, that fucking sucks. Alright. It happens. Damn, this was the worst game ever. Oh, he pays 1k.
It's gonna get a draw.
What happened?
What?
How did we kill them? Destroyed. We'll do it again.
Okay.
The magic effect. No. GG, I guess. Unless you want to forfeit now. Okay. Okay, we're back.
No,
Lepshawn.
This is game 1.
This is game 1. Lepshawn is the best. We're going to win it. It's just too easy. We're going second. Hey, Cyberdarks can go second because they have like a bunch of Cyber Dragon cards in them.
Yep, I'm not too beat up about going second.
So let's go. It's going to be great. All right. What? Okay, this hand is kind of terrible. It's okay. It's workable, I think. Okay, he's playing Valmonica. No, he's not. He's playing Pearly. I don't know why I thought that was Valmonica field spell. Yeah, we have a really bad time against this. But we can summon the towers of our own. There's that towers on towers action. Yeah, having like, any hand trap here would be so nice. But of course he starts with the field spell and My Friend Pearly. That's just so cringe. What did he show off here? Pretty. Or pretty happy. Okay. Man. Okay. You know, maybe his mills will be really bad. You know? Maybe like he'll summon Pearly and he'll like excavate tree and he'll get none.
Yeah.
That's just how it goes.
That's it.
Okay. You're gonna get Imperm, Ash, and Valor. That's not anything. What?
What the hell is he playing?
This guy is committing crimes. Unless he wants to summon another thing. But if he uses Pearly now... No, he can't. I'm getting mixed up here. So he's not using Pearly to, like, use Happy, so he must have another thing in his hand. Dim Fissure, this guy's on crack. Oh my god.
Oh, what is happening?
Okay, he adds anything. What does he add here? Another... My Friend, okay. Oh, this, I keep forgetting this from Grave, yeah, okay. He goes into Pretty, which is fine, I guess.
Oh yeah, that's a monster negate.
Okay, that's not good. That's why our deck dies to 1 monster negate. That's not good. We just top deck. I'm so confused. He just had another guy in his hand. Like
yeah.
This. Wait, he uses it. So he messed up because his last card in hand is My Friend.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And he just changed this, so he's not getting this back. Like this is not turning into anything.
Yeah.
I don't think. Like unless there's a ruling I'm not sure of.
No, I think he messed up.
Okay.
He might go for Link Reba now.
He might. Okay, nice. What the fuck? Let's go. I think we won that.
GG, too easy.
Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, it's just too easy, boys. It's just too easy.
On a roll.
Cyberdark best deck in the game. So let me go first, and let me just, like, go crazy.
Hey, check out his name.
These nuts! Oh my god, what a legend. He must be one of our viewers. Let's go. Let's go first. You're a dickhead. Don't play Galaxy Eyes. If you play Galaxy Eyes, you're so cringe.
Nah, bro's gonna play Blurry.
We got Maxi.
Maxi's pretty good, okay.
Finally a hand trap. Why? Why am I even surprised? His name is D Snuts. Why am I surprised? Okay. Oh, Clockwork Knight. Oh, this is so bad. We can't even like contact views because you know it's South special summon. But I mean, if this is all he has, we just need like one imperm. Okay. Oh, we can lock you out. Okay, well, I think...
If we just set our Chimera, he can't beat over it.
That's a very good point. No, we lose 500 attack because of this. Or 500 defense as well.
Okay, never mind.
Well, we have our own Clockwork Knight. Oh, the Battle of the Clockwork Knights. Okay. You cannot stop me. I am the best. Prepare to die. He might think we're also playing Stun.
Maybe, actually.
You can't stop the best card in the game. Cyberdark Chimera. This is what the deck was meant to do. Play defense, you know? Yeah.
Battle
Take your
phase,
damn
yeah,
damage.
let's see where this goes.
Take your goddamn damage.
Actually, what the hell are those equips?
Oh, these are not equips. These are just it's basically if this was destroyed, they send like a fusion monster that manages fallen Valbaz instead.
Oh, okay.
So basically, if the extra deck is full of fusion monsters, they can protect this guy 15 times.
Awesome.
So you know. But we're not going to destroy by battle. It's fine. Come on. Okay. Yeah, we can't beat this guy at the moment, but it's fine. We can use the effect to pitch this, but then there's no point.
There's no point, yeah.
We'll just pass. Hopefully this is nothing good. But you know, we might win the war of attrition. It's possible we can do it. If anyone can do it, it's us. Also, we didn't have to worry about Dim Shifter.
Oh my god.
Okay. It's fine. We're still gonna get we don't run Imperm in this deck. Oh no. I don't run Imperm in this deck. That's really bad. Okay, I don't think we're winning this. We'll play it out a tiny bit, but not much.
Who's the biggest dude?
That's a good question. What I can do is normal summon Horn, equip Chimera. No, not Chimera. Oh, we don't have anything good. Okay. If I can equip a dragon, I can get him up to enough attack to beat him.
Okay.
But these can protect, but it's like, you know.
Or we just get Cyberdark.
If we get Cyber Dragon, that's pretty cool. But we can't special summon it because of him.
Oh my god.
He might forfeit. Claw. This is not too bad. No, this actually helps us out. This is like really cool. Okay, check this out. We're playing Cyberdarks like we're in 2010. We're gonna normal summon Horn. Horn, mandatory if... Oh, he has Solemn Judgment. Okay. Awesome. That's really great to know. Because this would be mandatory, like on summon, unless he didn't have a response. But I think he's gonna die. Unless we're dying. That would be bad. I hope he's just the one disconnecting here. Let's go.
Easy.
It's just too easy.
That's what you get for playing Stun.
But like, I'm telling you, we had a chance. Because this would have equipped the guy from Grave, right? He would have got up to like 22 or something like that. We keep beating in, and we have this in Grave. Oh no, sorry, we had the trap card, which could equip another guy from Grave, give him an extra 1,000, and we can pop cards with this.
Oh, nice.
So that would have been insane. Up against Ray. Well, you know what to say about Ray. You should know. Ray's Bay.
I didn't want to say on camera. Now Ray's Bay. Let's fucking go.
Okay, here we go. We're going
Okay.
first. This is pretty good.
Alright.
This is like fantastic if we don't get interrupted, but you know, that's saying something, I guess. We're going to start with the Cyber Emergency. We're going to get ourselves a core. Doesn't look like he has anything. Okay.
Even if you did, we still have Callboy.
We do, yeah. We want the spell to be able to discard though. So, if, like, we really don't have to use this, basically. Don't do it, don't. Okay. We get the Horizon. Now, I'm thinking... No, we can't even summon Regulus yet, and if I link this off, we can't use this. So we just have to go for it.
Yeah.
You only live once. It's alright. You won't mess around. It's fine. Now, if he doesn't negate this, we have a good chance. Okay. We add Claw, and we send Cyberdark Dragon. Okay. And then we trigger the Cyber Dragon. Or I mean the hers to get Cyber Dragon. Okay, nice. Now we can get a negate with Regulus, and we're going to be cooking. So now we can protect. We don't have to use the call by now.
Nice, okay.
So that's pretty good insulation. So I have a good feeling, unless he has 2 hand traps, which would be bad. Okay, we're going to go Cyberdark Claw. We're going to get a copy of our Realm. Going to activate Realm. It's going to search Cannon. And then Cannon is going to get us Claw. No, sorry, Cannon's going to get us Chimera. Okay, so we're still going. Activate Cannon.
Still cooking.
I wonder what his interruption is, because he had a response, but he hasn't used it.
His response was to core, so I'm guessing it's an imperm because it's an effect negate.
Yeah, okay, we're going to go Realm Effect, Normal Summon Chimera, Chimera Effect. I was about to link him off, oh my god. We're going to discard the Called By. Oh. Is it? No, I was thinking it might be Ghost Mourner, but we didn't special summon it. Haveness. I can Ash this.
How powerful is Tyr in Master Duel?
I think they're all. This is at 1. They only have 2. Merle's banned, right? So they have Haveness and Sheeran.
Okay, we can let him do it, and then if something hits the graveyard, we can, if it's really bad, we can Tyrion Regulus.
Okay, I'm just thinking worst case scenario. This is a 55 card deck. Oh my god. Worst case scenario, he gets so many cards that he chain blocks. We Ash this, right? Because this is a better negate.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
If you want to negate it, then negate with Ash then.
Yeah. We're going to set up so many negates here. That's going to be really good. I say so many, it's going to be 2 negates. But it's going to be really good. Okay, got Power Bond. Nice. And then we're going to link these two into Seeger. So yeah, we get 2 negates, never mind. But that's pretty good. No, we get 3 negates because of Regulus, because we get the 1 card equipped to him, and then we get his own negate, and we get the Cyberdark negate.
Oh, good stuff.
Okay, activate Power Bond. We're going to fuse into our Cyber Darkness Dragon using the Edge, Chimera. We want to keep Cannon because I can get us draws. This, and this. All right. Strongest card in the game, Cyber Darkness Dragon.
Good stuff.
And then we'll equip him with Cyberdark Cannon, and when it leaves the field, we get to draw a card.
Nice.
So that's gonna be nice.
Okay.
It's all good.
We got Regulus.
Ooh, check this out. We can see.
Oh, nice.
Okay, thank God. And it destroys it as well.
Good stuff.
Okay, that was close. So, yeah, we still end with 2 negates. That's pretty cool. Okay. Equip the cannon. And there we go. And look at that. Big ass attack. Pass turn. Take 2k. Because that's how we ball.
A small price to pay.
Honestly. Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this thing needs to die. Because if it goes battle phase, like, we need to kill this, unfortunately.
Yeah.
We might draw into something good, you never know. Oh, he can trigger Sheeran, can't he? Well, it's fine. He's not going to mill anything good.
He's gonna mill 3 copies of Malicious.
I hope so. Okay. Special summon. Oh, beautiful! Absolutely beautiful. Okay, very nice. And then we trigger this to draw a card. Give us Asher Maxi. Oh, Buster Dragon! Or Dragon Buster, let's go! No! Okay, we just negate what he searches. We don't negate this, we negate what he searches, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless it's Dark Ruler, but who gives a shit? Yeah, we just negate the triple attack. It's fine.
Good.
Because imagine he had triple attack in his hand already, like. So, well, what's he want to do? If he draws to take control, I don't want to let him do that.
Yeah.
He's just going to take control of Regulus, so no point.
I think he'd take control of the big guy.
Yeah, I guess so. We wouldn't have any negates, but you'd get rid of it as well. So yeah.
You'd like use it to beat into the other guys.
Yeah. Okay. Are we all right? Please.
You have nothing else.
No, he got us. He got us. He got us good. He got us so good. He got us so good. He got us so good. Why didn't we top deck an Ash? Okay, I'm fucking out of here right now. Get me the fuck out. Jesus fucking Christ. This deck is not as good as Cyber Dragons. We've proved that.
Yep.
But it's alright.
It's all good, man.
Check out the Cyber Dragon video. That was way better.
Alright, we're going against Vaco.
Let's go. Going first. His hand is okay.
It's fine.
His hand's actually good. No, because we can search. This hand's really good if we don't get interrupted. Because we can search a copy of Core, and now we go full combo. This is pretty fucking good. Okay. Normal summon Core. Use the effect. Don't search that. Search Horizon. And then Horizon effect, we're gonna... Maybe I shouldn't have done this in this order. It's alright, it's all fine. I'm concerned, I'll be honest with you. We just add this again. This is fine. And then we, yet again, send the Cyberdark Dragon. Like, Cyberdarkness End Dragon is super cool, but he's just so bad.
Yeah.
We can legit end on like 2 negates here, which is like really good. But you know, or we could just go into one unaffected guy, which I don't know about that. We're gonna activate Claw. We're gonna get the Cyberdark Realm, and we can just pitch the Overload for it because we're not gonna use Overload.
Yeah, probably.
Having a nice cold buy is like way better, I think. We're gonna get Cannon. We haven't used Cannon yet. No, we have not. So yeah, we get the Cannon, and then we activate the Cannon, and then we get the Chimera. Activate Realm. Normal summon Chimera. Just, you know, the basic combos we're gonna pitch. The fusion. Feels bad to do it, but it's fine. And I'm gonna link these two into Seeger. And then Chimera Engraved's gonna dump something else. Which doesn't matter, we have plenty engraved, but you know. We'll dump an Edge. And then we'll hit him with the Power Bond. Let's go. Go to Cyberdark Dragon. We'll go this. We'll just keep the Cannon Engrave. Okay, nice. Go into Cyberdarkness. And then we use the effect to equip Cannon. And now we have 2 negates because we have the Invasion.
Very good.
And what's cool is we can negate something with this. We can send Cannon, draw a card. Invasion, equip Cannon back, and negate something else, draw another card.
Nice, good stuff.
Alright, let's go! And we take 2k.
A small price to pay.
Honestly, like, for, you know, 2 negates, it's easy. Oh, I send you Bell. It's so sad, because if I see Dark Beckoning Beast, I'm gonna think, like, Sacred Beast.
Yeah.
But, not in this world. He adds the field spell, or the continuous spell, which searches him like another guy. If he has Spirit Gates in his hand already, he activates Spirit Gates, searches for one of these, uses Spirit Gates, pitches something, special summons his back, and then he can still do an additional normal summon. So...
Still though, we're going to do this and then we get another draw, which could be a hand trap to stop it, so...
I guess so, but I'm just thinking now, right? Do we negate this, or do we negate what he searches with it? Because that's almost the same thing, right? Do we assume he doesn't have it in hand, or do we negate it when he summons it? Because if he activates it and we negate it, he can't activate it again. But if we negate this and he still has it, he goes crazy. But I think we just wait until he activates it, right?
Your call.
I think we'll fucking hope and pray. Because all he can search, right, is that. Is opening the Spirit Gates. If we negate that and destroy it, then he's like cooked. So he can't activate it again. You kidding me? And there is 60 card deck? Who plays 60 card Yubel?
Okay, now we definitely have to wait until grass.
Okay, it's fine. We can negate one thing and then grass, you know? Because we have 2 negates. I think we negate this.
Okay.
And then we're going to get our draw. If we can draw Ash, that's fucking fantastic. We save that 100% for the grass. We'll activate this after because we need to get the draw first. Okay, negate and destroy. Nice. And then we go this. If I negated the activation, actually, did I mess up? If he has 2 and I negated the activation, we drew back C.
That's pretty
We
good.
drew back C. Okay, we do this now to get an extra negate on him. Yep. Equip the cannon back. We get an additional negate, and we have a maxi. And we get to draw another card. Nice. You can link this into Almirage, which gets it engraved. So it says you can only activate 1 opening Spirit Gates per turn. When you get the activation, he's going into Spirit of Yubel. Oh no. Okay, we go maxi here.
Isn't he going to chain?
He's going to chain it, but we're going to negate it.
Okay.
And then we're going to draw... No, he didn't even. Okay. Harpies. That's bad. Okay. Well, no, it's not bad at all. It's fine. Because he's going to get rid of negate anyway, so we're just going to draw the card still because it gets sent to grave.
Do you want to chain the... Okay, never mind.
So, because then he can negate it with this.
Oh, yeah.
And then he destroys a Yubelin deck. But this is fine. He can still technically do it as well. Oh, whatever, it doesn't matter. He's under max C, we'll draw into something. We have an Ash, you know. And maybe this is the best he can do. And maybe letting him do that was bad. It doesn't matter, it's alright. Yubel's a tough deck. So he kills Spirit. Spirit, like, special summons a Yubel.
Yeah.
But I mean... He just gets Nightmare Pain, right? No, he special summons the original Yubel, never mind. Fucking change of heart! Okay.
Why is he... Okay, yeah, I suppose.
We can still boost ourselves. But he doesn't have... Wait, does this do damage to us if he has no Nightmare Pain?
No, you both shouldn't.
Okay, cool. So, they're both level 10!
No way! Oh, this is so dumb.
Gustav, let's go. Okay, Clockwork Knight. See, if he dies
He's
here,
already a machine.
he is already a machine. So burns for 2k, right? Because he thinks he's cooking. He doesn't realize he's going to go into Juggernaut Leap, boost his attack into us. We're going to increase our attack and take no battle damage. And then we kill him. Ash, let's go. He's not going to do anything. Yeah, he's man has never read Cyberdark Saga in his life. He'd think he'd kill it. No, he didn't. He wouldn't even kill us here. He'd be 100 off. Yeah, we'll just boost ourselves, take no damage. Nice. Good stuff, dude. No, come on. Okay, now I'm very glad we got this.
Yeah.
And a Power Bond too. Okay. That means we can't even search Power Bond and do crazy stuff. It's alright. And a core. Okay, we just win here. We're going to activate Clockwork Knight. We're going to special summon
Yes.
Cyber Dragon. You deserve this, my friend. This is your own fault. We go into your boy. Okay, what? Oh, it can't be used as fusion material.
Oh, why is it like this?
This game sucks. Well, I know why. It's because you can't use the same one. Like, you can't go into Phantom of Yubel and use another Phantom of Yubel to summon another Phantom of Yubel. Which would be very funny. Infinite Yubels. But it's fine. This is like a big threat we want to get rid of. Okay. Nice. So this thing can't be destroyed by battle and you take no battle damage. Okay. How the fuck do we deal with this? SP can deal with it.
Ooh, okay. Well, then you can core realm, get another dude, then that's core, and then the other dude for SP.
Maybe summon core. Did we pitch Overload this game or was that last game?
We did this game.
Damn! Because we can't Verte now.
Yeah, but I think SP is better because it gets rid of the dude.
Yeah, you can still negate it, but it's fine. It is what it is. Like, he's gonna negate something. So, we already have this in hand, right? So do you want to search something else? Like, this, we can't even activate this, actually.
Yeah, might as well get a emergency.
Yeah,
Dig deeper into the deck.
exactly. So we'll activate this now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just want to bait out all the stuff he has.
Yeah. Doesn't seem like he has any hand traps, though. So, we go for this, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, do you want to bring out an extra guy first, just so there's more beating power?
You are 100% right. As well, because we can go Cyber Dragon and Core and in Power Bond and go into our big guy. Normal summon. Chimera. Let's go. And then we're gonna go these two.
Oh, not the big guy.
No, because we want Cyber Dragon and Cyber Dragon so we can Power Bond into Rampage Dragon. Does that make
okay.
sense? Or am I wrong with that?
Is Core's not Cyber Dragon in hand though?
Yeah, but it needs two Cyber Dragon monsters.
Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So this should be. Oh, we can chain block them. We can chain block them. Okay. So we go chain one this to banish. But I mean, it doesn't really matter to be honest.
Yeah.
Because he's going to negate like this, but it's fine. Okay. So we can still destroy Yubel in his deck, whatever. Okay, destroys Yubel, and that triggers. Why didn't we send something? Is this mandatory? No, it says you can send one monster. Why? Oh, because you got negated, of course. Do we just win?
Maybe.
We just win the game? Power Wand into Rampage Dragon? Is it too easy? If you have Spirit in your Yubel in hand, we die.
Oh my god, I wasn't even thinking about Spirit.
But I don't think there's anybody we can play around it like. So we don't activate that effect. We have no guys left in deck. We have no fucking Cyber Dragons left for next Ascend. Okay. It's fine. We'll go battle phase. And we'll go... We can't attack directly because of SP. God damn it. Like, it's fine, because what else are we gonna do?
Yeah.
He just... Look, he bricks because yugioh bricks. Okay, that's how the deck works.
Yeah.
It's meant to brick. And we just win.
Pass, 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 pass.
1 for 1. Eat this fucking ash.
Sphere mode. Eat the fucking ash.
Thank
right
God
now.
we didn't summon another monster. We would have eaten that sphere mode so hard, oh my god. Okay, now you have nothing in your hand. Do we know what he has in his hand? I don't think so.
Oh wait, did he add Terror Incarnate?
He might have.
No,
Okay,
he didn't.
Damn, if we had Power Bond, we could have entered the Cyber End Dragon and killed it. That's pretty good. Okay, so I guess...
Yeah, we're getting another bit of attack.
Yeah, okay. So, Clockwork Knight, battle phase.
It's definitely a hand trap you just set.
Probably. What is this? Fallen of Albaz. Okay. Oh, you never carded this card for it.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Let's go.
Alright,
One
okay.
more turn. We can do it.
One more turn, please.
We can do it. We have the most awesome, epic Rampage Dragon right here. Watch him normal summon Dark Beckoning Beast and we die. Oh! Mirror Force. Let's see. Draw for turn.
Regulus!
That's fucking insane. That's actually so goddamn good. We're too good. Like, that's how it is. Special, regular. We should have tribute something. That would be really bad. We can equip this guy.
Yeah.
So then, you know, we can bring back something if it gets interrupted. Okay, that's really funny.
That's kind of...
Thank you very much. I really did want another card, to be honest with you. Thank you.
We gotta do it to him. We gotta do it
You
to
did
him.
this to yourself, my friend. Now perish. GG. Yubel. Easy.
I think that's a good note to end it on.
I'd say you're about right. That was pretty damn good. Let's go. I mean, the Cyberdarks put in some work.
Yeah, definitely alright.
Like, you know, imagine we couldn't negate those first few effects. Alright, we didn't make it, but next time we'll make it. Let us know what deck we should play next time. We have a bunch. We have a good few here, so next time let us know what you want to see us play. Thanks for watching.